Why would all the cardinals in red and white hold a white umbrella? I don't have knowledge if the church provides them with a white umbrella, but a closer metaphor is that white color represents death or mourning in the Chinese tradition. Hey everyone, the Dark Knaik is here. With the Pope's passing, Cardinal Lawrence organizes a conclave for the next appointment. During the election, a series of suspicions leads Cardinal Lawrence to investigate whether the candidates are worthy of being elected as the head of the Roman Catholic Church. Conclave is based on one of Robert Harris' fictional novels by the same title. A piece of interest that inclines me towards the film, more than the reason of its being nominated for 8 Oscars, is the religious politics that enslaves the master for wrongdoings while being at the highest order. That unfortunately has been the case for many centuries in almost every faith. And this film questions the same dignity in the modern age. In recent times, when the 2 popes wasn't enough, Conclave is the new assessment. My amazement lies in between the lines of the private conversations soon after the Pope's demise and the arrangement of conclave. How the questions about the order and the legitimacy are raised in the follower and carried out until the eventual outcome. That is where conclave has my approval. The rest of the cinematic brilliance lies in the assembling of accomplished casting led by Fiennes as Cardinal Lawrence, who I opine was the perfect choice for the role. Getting nominated for the Best Actor for this year's Oscar was the correct decision. But what confounds me is Isabella Rossellini for the Best Supporting Actress. She appeared for hardly 15 minutes, but there was nothing extraordinary of her performance that captivates enough to reach the grandest stage. Also, Oscar omitted Conclave's cinematography, which I believe was enthralling. One of my 2 favorite scenes of the film was damaging Sistine Chapel due to bomb explosion. A superb shot capturing the breaking of glasses and dust in the heart of the chapel that dares to surface around the Holy Book. But the other scene that completely sold me was scores of College of Cardinals arriving the church with their faces hidden underneath the white umbrellas. That was so Handmaid's Tale. That particular shot gives a lot of theories at the same time. Why would all the cardinals in red and white hold a white umbrella? I don't have knowledge if the church provides them with a white umbrella, but a closer metaphor is that white color represents death or mourning in the Chinese tradition. The shot also feels like some long march for a religious movement that has no intention to go back. An unstoppable force. It is like a wake-up call. On the contrary, I can also assume if all the cardinals are ashamed of bad deeds, so they cover their faces by a white umbrella instead of a white flag. But then, if you closely observe, only one cardinal is not holding an umbrella. This may change the whole meaning. But in any case, this is one of the most thoughtful shots and intelligent camera work I have watched in recent years. I'm glad the film pointed out some other important matters close to one's belief, either right or wrong. For example, crisis of faith, that I believe is neutral gravity. It is neither good nor bad, but rather a psychological conundrum. Cardinal Lawrence is secretive, and one of his secrets was that he had his own crisis of faith. So the burden that he carries in organizing a conclave is tenfold. But his closest associate, Cardinal Melomaniac, expresses that even the Pope himself had doubts, and that wasn't about God, but the Church. The Italian candidate for Pope is a racist when he points out a Nigerian candidate and later on blames Islam and Prophet Muhammad's teachings for a terror attack near the church and calls for a religious war, hence reflecting on religious intolerance and discrimination among the Catholics that unfortunately occurs in the clergies of all faith. Just as the novel demanded, we watch Cardinal Adeyemi's candidacy gets doomed after Cardinal Lawrence finds out that he had an illicit relationship that led to the birth of a son. Highly controversial, particularly coming from that office. It is surprising because they are religious figures who are supposed to be exemplary, not the contrary. But fittingly singles out that people from the religious office can commit moral corruptions or sextortion. Conclave is a fresh assessment over the political matters of the religious office, which explores that there are more important issues, there are more important matters than religion, that one will need to back the others for the defense or opposition. And it is not the school of thought, but the political power. Conclave is a thought-provoking papal drama. I'm Melomaniac. Thank you for watching my video, really appreciate it. If you like my content and really want to watch this kind of shit more, then subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click on the bell icon and drop your messages and suggestions in the comment box down there. Take care and always look on the bright side of life.